ಇದು ಮೈಕಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತದೆ. Hello, good morning, students. This is the introduction about the open elective subject, which is energy auditing. I'll be giving the brief the outline of the syllabus first, and after that, if the time permits, so we can go back to a few PPTs, and I'll be showing you some more details about the energy auditing topic. Here you can just see that this is this open elective is for 3 hours per week, and the total number of hours are 40, and the course learning, the prerequisites for the open elective, which is energy auditing, are basic electrical engineering, electrical distribution system, electrical estimation and costing, and basics of power system. These are all very much known subjects, and not in depth we are dealing with any one of these subjects, but we are using the basics from this subject as it goes. Unit 1, if you just see, what we are going to study here is the energy situation about the world and India, in particular India, and what are the energy consumption, what are the conservation methods, what are the codes and standards, and legislation. All these things will be wrapped up for 8 hours in Unit 1. And in Unit 2, we're going to study about the principles of energy management, elements of energy audit, and 10 steps methodology for detailed energy audit, and functions of energy audit team, energy usage profile, measurements in energy audits, presentation of energy audit results. And next one is energy economic analysis, which is a Unit 3. We're going to study here the time value of money concept, then the types of interest, developing a cash flow models, payback analysis, economic decision making process, depreciation, tax and tax credit, and few numerical problems on this. Next one is dealing with the electrical equipment and power factor. Power factor, what is power factor, calculation of power factor, correction, then energy efficient motors, lighting basics, electrical tariff, concept of ABT, available base tariff. Okay, and here now we're coming to a demand side management. Different techniques of this demand side management. Demand side management basically is a customer related. How you can charge the customer. See, for example, time of the day pricing, multi-utility power exchange model, time of the day models for planning, load management, load priority techniques, peak clipping, peak shifting, valley filling, strategic conservation, energy efficient equipment, etc. Management and organization of energy conservation awareness programs. These are 5 units basically. I'll briefly just brush up what are the things there. When we say about the energy audit, it is nothing but calculating the energy consumption in a particular industry, and what are its energy inputs, and what are its the productivity or the output from the company or the factory, and hence computing the efficiency, overall energy efficiency of the company. And after having done that, we will be coming out with the conservation methods, where all the energy can be conserved, so that the output or the productivity product of the company will be least, so that we can have more profit and we can survive very well in the industry. So this entire thing, energy audit, is basically to measure the inputs to the energy input to the company, and after that the energy output in terms of productivity, and hence finding out the methods of conserving the energy and making the production cost low. And for this now we'll have to look into this energy situation world and India, and where India stands now, what are the saving methods, and what are the advantages, and what is the magnitude we can save. Right, in this particular first chapter, or unit 1 deals with a lot of the graphs and the tables and those things. And next one is energy audit introduction, and see the method, the methods which are there used for energy audit. This both of them are 100% theoretical, right? Unit 1 and 2. Unit 3 computes with the energy economics computation, and here we deal with a lot many equations and the corresponding the numerical problems about the time value and the cash flow and depreciation, etc. Okay, and unit 4 deals with especially the machine which is used in the industry, which is the induction motor. But however, we are computing the power factor, overall power factor, or individual machine power factor, those things, and the calculation of power factor correction, and the how to use the energy efficient motors, and the lighting basics are also there. And finally we come to the tariff, and the concept of availability based tariff, ABT. And here in unit 4 we have the numerical problems, as well as the theory. Unit 5 deals with the demand side. Demand side means a consumer side load management, how you can convince the customer to use the power which is not during the peak period. Okay, and different models are there, right, from the planning mode to the implementation mode. There are so many steps here, and this is the subject which is now very much coming up in the energy audit. And this is a totally theoretical and a not difficult one, but to tell overall the subject and its the mode of the question paper setting, around 30% is the numerical problems and 70% is the theoretical things. And you can score very well in this subject. And overall, looking into this, it has been made very much um, the industry friendly. And those especially right who wants to become the energy auditors or energy inspectors, this particular subject holds a very good introductory part for that. Okay, and this is one of the topic coming up. You can just choose this. And the next one is that, see, the topics, textbooks are so many. Three textbooks are there, and three reference books are there. But what has been done is the notes have been taken out from these three books, these six books, and made one a single a set of some 60-page the notes, and which will be shared here, and which you can refer and prepare for the examination. Okay, and I need not to worry about the books. Okay, this is all that what I wanted to tell. If you have any particular query or something, you can contact me directly. Okay, and here I'd like to end complete my introductory course on the energy audit. Okay, thank you.
present screen. Hello, good morning. I'm here to give you a quick glance of the subject called testing and commissioning of electrical equipments. Um, Generally, it will be dealt by Professor Vinay Shetty or our HOD. So the course code is 16EE741. So I'll have a quick glance rather than discussing anything deep about the syllabus. So this is the crisp syllabus of Unit 1 to 5. Unit 1 deals with all the transformers, what are their specifications, how we install the big transformer in the industries, what all care we have to take about the transformer. Then Unit 2 also deals with the continuation of the transformer, where it deals with testing of the transformers for various different tests we carry out on the transformer before the actual commission starts, because transformer is one of the thing equipment that remains in the system 24/7. It's like an heart of a power system, so we have to take a lot of care with respect to the transformers. So unit 1 and 2 will be highlighting a specification, installation, and the various tests to be carried out on the transformer. And this is required for almost every industry, every substation, every power system, where these are mandatory things. So we deal with these transformers in unit 1 and 2. Then unit 3 is dealing with the synchronous machine. Those are nothing but the generators. uh, Same skeleton of the syllabus, like specification and installation, that is in the unit 3. And in unit 4, again continuation of the synchronous machines, where we deal with different tests to be carried out. So the skeleton of 1 and 2 is for transformer, 3 and 4 is for synchronous machines, that is generators, as well as synchronous motors also will come in that. And finally, the unit 5 is completely dedicated to induction motors. So specification and installation of induction motors. So these are three main things required for any industries, big industries, and the power system substations, all that. So this is the layout of the syllabus in crisp. So what do you gain by learning this course? Okay. The first utmost thing is you will come to know how to plan the control and implement commissioning of electrical systems in a given industry or any big shopping complex or substation, anything. So how to plan a control and implement commissioning of electrical systems, that is the first objective. Second, you can discuss the performance specification, which can be economically verified, how to select the particular specification for the task, what are the economics behind selecting a proper specification, that also you will go through it. Pick out the field test for generators and motors and transformers. So testing is very important before we start the commissioning. So there are different types of tests which we carry out before the to make sure that installation is proper. The various attributes of the peripherals of the machines are well in placed in a particular order and manner. So all the tests we will be carry out. Then select among corrective, preventive, and predictive maintenance for your system. So this is very most important thing. Maintenance of these big machines is going to be a big challenge, and what all care we are supposed to take and how to handle these matters. So is going to deal with the maintenance of your system. And lastly, explain AC and DC testing of electrical equipment and specify the handover, acceptance, and transition to operation. So different power supplies and how to deal with different equipments, their roles, and all those. This is what you are going to learn from this particular course. Then coming to the placement opportunities in this particular sector, these are following sectors where these knowledge are immensely required. For example, automobile industry, power sector, oil sector, FMCG, hotel, pharmaceutical, shipping, many more, because all these, wherever there is a bulk power consumption and bulk power requirement, these machines are bound to be there. And how efficiently they are commissioned, installed, and maintained after that is going to be a vital role. So this knowledge is extremely important for your placement opportunities as well. Then further, if you want to study from as a taking this as a base, advanced courses like power system engineering, power electronics, industrial engineering, and also getting certification from Bureau of Energy Efficiency is required, because all these, why it has become very important these days, because of the energy conservation, energy efficiency. You might see now the equipments are rated with 3-star, 4-star, 5-star ratings. So how efficiently we can reduce the consumption, keeping the task undisturbed. So these are the opportunities what you have for your higher studies. Okay. This is what I had in a crisp for this particular subject. If you have any further queries regarding this subject, rest all things remain same. The mode of conduction of CI and SEE is, I have not discussed that, it remains same. So if you have any queries further, you can contact electrical department for further explanation in depth. Okay, thank you.